Hi everyone, and a warm welcome to Yoga with Nina. Today let me take you on a little journey down and toward the hips and the spaces around your hips. So let's start on our backs, so you can just lay down for a moment and stretch out the whole body, all the way from your toes into the fingertips. Take a couple of smooth breath in, nice breath out. Hook your right leg over your left and draw the left hand around your right wrist and just pull yourself a bit over toward the left side so the whole right side gets really long. You inhale and exhale, just creating a bit of space around the sides of the ribs. And all the way back into its center, left foot on top of the right wrist grabs hold of the left arm or left wrist and pull yourself a bit over toward the side as well. Couple of breaths here, just nice in-breath. Even extending or expanding a bit longer. And as you breathe out, finding back into the center. The arms can either rest above your head or next to the body. Then take your feet in about mat distance apart. Drop the knees together in center. And 3 deep breaths. Witness the breath deep into the low belly. Inhaling, nice exhale out your mouth or out your nose. The eyes softly close for a little longer. Inhale again into the navel. And again, a deep long exhale. Feel how the belly sinks back toward the spine. Adding on the last one, in breath, everything. And as you exhale, start to move the knees all the way from side to side. Just some nice side openings here along the waist, along the low back. And as if you would scoop the knees a bit further away, just create that super nice long line always of the upper knee or upper side of the body. Full in and full exhale. Good. Maybe one more per side, nicely reaching, wrapping your side long. Keeping the rest of your chest and jaw relaxed. From there, taking your right knee in toward the chest and extend the left leg long. 2 or 3 times, draw the knee in, maybe also nice little circling movements. All the way toward the right low back, right side of the hips. Good, and then take your right hand onto the outer side of your right leg. Just find your half happy baby here. Left side tries to stay pretty heavy and long. The right knee is gonna draw toward the earth. Good. If some of you like, you can just extend the left arm all the way above your head and find this super long line of energy along the left side. And if you crave for a little hamstring extension already here, kick the right foot a bit out into the right side. Good. As you breathe back, hug the knee into its center. Take the left hand now on toward the right knee and twist the knee quite far off toward the left side. Right arm a bit up and over toward the right. Just a nice twist along the right side. Keep the rest of the head super soft. Deep long inhale. Turn the navel a bit more into that little squeeze. As you exhale back into its center, hug the right knee in one more time empty everything out, lift the head, and then switch the sides. Take the left knee in toward the heart, relax the shoulders, right leg extends super long. 2 or 3 breaths here, even moving or circling that left knee, that hip joint a bit in toward nice opening. And at one point, wrapping that left hand around the left outer edge of the foot and allow for the heel to ground down, the knee to ground down, eventually extend through the right side completely. A couple of smooth breaths just arrive in your practice today. Try to guide your thoughts or your awareness all the way back on toward the breathing. Every time, again, little kick out sideways if you feel like. And as you empty everything out, draw the knee across the body over toward the right side. The right hand catches hold of the knee. Left arm expands a bit sideways and keep on turning and twisting. Nice breath. Remember, the knee doesn't have to touch the earth. The arm doesn't need to be fully down, but allow for that nice inhale to widen the ribs, to ease in toward the low back, and from there all the way back in towards center. Squeeze the knee in toward the heart. Perfect. And then both knees come in toward the heart center. Just rock and roll a couple of times. Now, your rocking can be really smooth and like not too high, not too low, but you can also swing the legs a bit further back and add on a little halasana almost, a little plow pose all the way in toward your feet. Just a couple more rounds, rocking and rolling all the way, maybe also feeling a nice position wherever you're ready. And then starting to come up on toward your hands. So feet are gonna come together, or onto your feet, I wanted to say. Okay, so onto the feet and then find your forward fold, top of the mat. Maybe you also need a little support, completely fine, but we meet top of the mat. Good. Feet ground down. Maybe the hands walk a bit further forward. Allow for one knee to bend deeply. And then opposite leg to stretch. 2 or 3 breaths like that. Inhaling. Letting the head drop. Exhaling. And then rise the chest long. Maybe fingertips move again back underneath the shoulders or underneath the knees. Exhale everything out, soften through the back. Again, inhale, long spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, eventually wrapping the hands around, letting the head sink. Inhale fully, halfway lift, 2 more, just nice and gentle. Exhale everything out, drop the head, relax the mind. Inhale again. Good, exhale fully. Right hand wraps onto your left leg, bend the right knee deeply, turn the heart, the chest toward the left side. Nice and long opening through the left side. If you like, expand the hand for another in-breath. Turning the ribs, and as you exhale all the way, left hand, right leg, bend the standing left knee quite a lot and inhale. Sweep the right arm overhead or keep the hand on your low back and just turn. The left hand allows you to wrap the heart even a bit more sideways. Deep inhale. As you breathe out, both hands come down. Take an inhale, symmetric. Take an exhale, head toward your knees. In breath, rising to standing. Exhale, hands in toward the heart center. We find a couple of sun salutations just to dive into. Inhale, lift. Little faster moves. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward and step back. Lower down as you breathe out and find your in-breath, cobra or up dog. As you exhale back into down dog. Find a long spine, maybe on toward your tippy toes. Exhale, empty out the lungs and drop the head. Strong inner reach in toward the index finger and in toward your thumbs. And as you exhale, look forward, light hop or step all the way top of your mat. In breath. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, step, or hop back, plank pose. Hold plank, lower down onto knees or straight plank, your choice. In breath, heart opens, cobra or up dog. Exhale all the way back into your downward facing dog. 2 breaths, align the spine. Lift the hip a bit longer. Ground the feet, ground the hands, let the head rest. And at the end of your next breath, all the way light hop or again step all the way forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands into the heart center. Re-stretch the arms back out sideways. Let the hands meet on top. Move to the right with your hands. Inhale into center. Move to the left. One more time. To the right. And all the way toward the left. All the way, raise yourself up long. Exhale everything out. Forward fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step the left foot back. Drop onto the left knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Lift the back knee, step the right foot back to the left. Lower down halfway or all the way. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, swing the left leg straight up. Open up that left hip space for a moment. Take 1 or 2 minutes to just circle all the way. Really deep, long opening. Try to explore a bit both hips and also both knees that may be bent. All the way toward the left toes. You could even close the eyes and just see how much movement or mobility there is. Maybe also stretching out and toward that left leg. Add on another inhale, deeply widening. Good. And from there, stepping left foot between your hands. Drop onto the right knee. Inhale. And as you exhale all the way back down, hands come down. Lift the back knee. Step the right foot next to the left. In breath. Deep exhale, hands around your calf. Rise into standing. Adding on that nice side stretch to the right. All the way to the left. Inhale into center. And exhale back down. Relax the face, drop the head. Good. Big step back, right foot now. Drop onto the right knee. If you're doing something else, completely fine. Inhale, rise. Exhale, plant the hands. Lift the back knee. Step left foot next to right. Plank, chaturanga. Inhale, float the chest. Rise the right leg up. And again here, stay for a little moment. Maybe 2 minutes was a bit a lot. So you just find your own time here. But try to really observe and explore a bit what you find here as you move. Remember, there's no right and wrong. Also bending the knees, that you not only work your joint mobility or your space around the joint, but really also the muscular energy that strengthens the joint. Expand the leg eventually. Feel the opening along the right psoas. And as you breathe out, right foot steps between your hands. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, both hands down. Step left foot forward next to the right. Inhale. Exhale, empty everything out. Inhale, re-rise into standing. And exhale, enter the heart center. Add on another breath here, maybe dropping the hands next to the body, feeling a bit of your weight from heel into toes. How you can find strong stability, grounded quality of breath all the way from top in toward your legs. With an inhale, lift the arms back and up. With an exhale, connect the palms behind your back. Again, bending the knees, draw the heart line wide and open. Exhale, spill the arms overhead. And really let yourself ease in toward that stretch. 2 to 3 more breaths. Releasing the hands back down. Good, take an inhale. Take a big step back with your left foot and step the left foot sideways. Inhale, sweep the right arm all the way up. Find your reverse Trikonasana, opening up into the right side of your body, all the way lengthening. As you exhale, pull that right hip back, ground through the right hand. Feel a bit what happens around your hips here. The right hip is going to move gently underneath the left. Your left leg is really strong. Your torso lengthens. The left hand can, for a moment, elongate your tailbone a bit. Then eventually stretching up the left arm. Neck can also be very neutral, just looking sideways all the way. Keep on spilling a bit of that energy into the left side that elongates eventually as you extend the arm for another 2 breaths. All the way kicking heart open. As you breathe out, let the left hand come all the way down. Turn your right foot a bit over toward the right side of your mat. Sink in. Right arm lifts. Fully open up. Good, and as you exhale, straighten the front leg. Reach your right hand down and a bit through. Don't have to touch the back leg. Inhale, bend the front knee. Bend even the back leg a little bit. Open up. Deep, long exhale. Push the mat away. Round your upper mid-back, reaching back. Inhale, open up last time. Sweep the arms high. Exhale, right hand moves back. Take both hands onto the inside. So you get to hop the left foot forward next to the left hand. You're simply gonna sit down low. Inhale, feel Malasana for a moment. Maybe your heels are not on the earth, fully fine, just trying to ground either on a little block or blanket roll. Good, and then allow for the legs to stretch out. Inhale, rise in toward the chest. Good, and then right arm reaches sideways. Left arm reaches up. If you can take a bind, you can reach behind your back and connect the palms, leaning your torso back. And otherwise, stay as you are, rooting down, lifting up and turning. Make sure the opposite knee is not collapsing inside. And as you breathe out, all right here, just take a moment. Switching sides. Eventually left arm sideways, any form, so many shapes. Everything is good as long as you can find your breath here. Nice and soft. Inhale. All the way rooting down. Exhale. One more nice lift. Good. And as you breathe out, take both hands down. Find a moment, push the mat away. Bow all the way forward. Drop the head completely. Good, you can just swing a bit around from side to side. Remember, it's your practice, your expression of yourself today in this very moment. And then we're simply going to step the right foot back, right foot coming sideways, and lifting the arms all the way up. Reverse all the way in toward the left hand that reaches up, the left foot that grounds down. Stretch your side open. As you exhale, left hand comes down. Find a moment here to reach through the right arm, or again, if you like, check the low back. Maybe you can just draw the left hip a bit more underneath the right and peel the torso open, the tailbone super long. You have a lot of space around the kidneys, eventually extending the right arm up. Good. Keep on breathing. Turn heart a gentle bit more sideways. Long inhale. As you exhale, optionally sweep that right arm all the way overhead. Draw the side super long, looking underneath that right armpit. And as you breathe out, right hand comes down. Let the left foot step a bit more sideways. Inhale. Find the high twist toward the side. Exhale, left hand reaching all the way down and through, all the way toward your back leg eventually. Inhale, so friendly bends, open up. Exhale, start to straighten the front leg, reach that left hand far back. Inhale, open up, really leaning not only the arm but the whole torso a bit backward. Exhale, sweep the hand down and back. As you inhale next time, let's just add on one more. Open up, exhale, draw the front leg straighter, reach hand back, both hands on toward the inside. This time, simply turn yourself into a wide straddle facing one side of your mat. It's nice to have both feet on the yoga mat, so maybe you just want to turn. And then inhale, as you exhale, sink down. Inhale, transition, exhale, sink down. Maybe work yourself towards Skandasana, so your toes could eventually also turn up a bit, but you don't need to force anything. Make sure you move nicely and according to your breathing. Inhaling forward, and one more side, or one more time each side, dropping, especially the neck and the head. Good, and as you're back in center, just take your feet a little closer together. Bend your knees quite a lot here. Keep the torso straight, hands underneath the heart. Right hand stays, left hand pulls up. Make sure you're not pulling the hips stay. Ground down, twist, twist, twist. And if there's space, let that left hand come around the lower mid back and reach for your right hip bone or t-shirt or whatever you can grab. You can also take a block if fingertip is just uncomfortable, or the full palm. Turn and twist. Now as you push down, allow for the whole torso to twist a bit more. Inhale, one more breath. Reach the left arm all the way back up, and then swing the left hand all the way toward the right leg. Hand on toward your shin bone. Right hand either onto the low back, or you can support with both hands to draw the torso a gentle bit closer toward that right leg. Neck heavy. And as if someone would pull your left hip a bit back and up, try to extend the left hip back and up. Sweet. And from there, find your left hand down or fingertip down, bend both knees, turn the torso. Make sure, again, you stay stable around the hip. And from there, right hand wraps behind you, maybe catches hold of t-shirt or leg. And again, as you ground down, allow for the whole heart to wrap a bit sideways. Strong in-breath. Full exhale. Allowing for the right arm to lift. Exhale, right hand threads through and catches hold of the left leg. Either extending left arm up, or what I like to do really sometimes to just draw or hug everything toward the straighter left leg. Let the head drop, softening the face. Inhale one more time. Good. And as you exhale all the way back forward, top of your mat, make sure that both feet step up all the way. Take an inhale, halfway lift. And take an exhale, squeeze everything in. Good. From here, one more time, step that left foot back. Come on toward your left knee. Turn your left toes toward the right. From there, your right hand is going to reach inside of your right foot, maybe also on a block. And then push the right knee a bit out. Elongate through the side. Lift the left arm up or a bit above the head and find that super nice long line of energy one more time. Good, grounding down. Breathe strongly as you maybe kick the hip a bit more forward and the right knee a bit more backward. Perfect. From there, release the left hand, lift up. Right foot comes sideways. Inhale, left hand down, right arm reaching up. Maybe you need to adjust a little something. Good. Now ground down, lift up all the way, and step the left foot underneath the right, finding your side plank. So super strong waist for a moment. Any play through that right leg, bending or extending. And then a little step back behind you, reach or sweep the right arm overhead. Good, nice breath in. Try to stay for a little moment. Fully inhaling, fully exhaling. As you breathe out, all the way come down, swing the leg back, find your down dog. So you're now all the way wrapped in toward the opposite side. Good. Drop the knees down. You can step the left foot forward, simply gonna switch side. Left hand on toward the inner leg. Right leg turns sideways. Full inhale, reach the right arm up. And from there, again, grounding, left upper arm against your left leg. Eventually extending through the right fingertips, looking underneath your arm. Just turn a little bit more, expand through the right side, gentle face. As you lift back up, all the way, find your stability. Right hand comes down, left foot settles, inhale. Find any little adjustment here, hold space for your breath. And then step the right foot underneath the left, side plank again. Squeeze your hip up a bit higher. Strong side, strong outer hip. And then step the left foot gently behind the back as you sweep your whole front line open. 2 or 3 breaths. Try to expand down, but also expanding toward the fingertips, all the way grounding. And as you breathe out this time, find your plank pose. Wherever you're at, all the way, drop the knees down, drop the heart down. Inhale. Roll the shoulders back, exhale. Good. Take a moment, soften the shoulders, relax the back of your neck. Take both hands together
One more, super nice. Lift, almost as if, or what you did when you were standing. So Shalabhasana variation. Lift the hands, eventually lift the legs. 2 or 3 nice deep grounded breath. Make sure you're not overly tightening the back of your neck, but you look down the earth. As you breathe out, tuck the toes under. Release the hands sideways underneath the shoulders and bring yourself all the way into last downward facing dog. Maybe it's not the last one, let's see. Good, pretty close to it. So reach your right leg up one more time. And those of you who want to challenge their balance a bit, you take your left fingertips a bit off the mat. And just expand all the way up, grounding down. Maybe opening that right hip space a bit more. So many possibilities here. And as you breathe out, left hand comes down, right knee hooks behind your right wrist. Good, and you just ease a bit into it, that right outer hip space. If there is pain in your knee, you don't want to sink down too low, just maybe on a cushion or anything that takes the pressure way out of the right knee. Relax the back foot, sink down onto the elbows if there's space. Sink down onto your arms if there's space. Head could then relax. I'm just gonna stay on the elbows also to talk a bit. Good, and keep on breathing in all the way, soften through the shoulders. Really easing a bit in and out, breathing in toward that right outer hip space. Good, and from there, before you come out, walk both hands over toward the left side, so away from your knee. Keep the right hip heavy, and just one more time, pull that right side body long, long, long. Deep, long in breath. Good. Back on your hands, either stay a bit more in that back bend variation, or some of you maybe want to walk the back knee a bit further back and bend the knee in. Now you don't need to do anything fancy, but you could try to reach with your left hand back to grab hold of your left foot. If this feels uncomfortable in the back, just stay as you are. Maybe you hug the heel a bit in, or let the foot slide in toward the hand, or eventually also reach above your head to reach for the fingertips. Good, and it's always a little balance as well. So you'll feel a bit of the asymmetry of the body. Whenever you're ready, release. If you're already on your hands, allow for yourself to strongly kick down the hands. Walk your back foot in a bit, and from there, out of that front knee compression, widen the leg. And optional, either one last, drop back toward that side, spill the body wide open, create this super long line. And as you exhale, all the way back into rooted down dog. See, it's not the last down dog. Oh, good. Just those of you who know me, you know I'm a back counter of time and of posture, so let's just go with the flow. It's better. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Okay, maybe right fingertips sideways. Any play through your bent legs, through lift, opening up the left side of your waist. And only as you are ready to breathe out, right hand steps, left knee behind your left wrist. Ease again all the way down, go slow, find your pace, and especially if the side of the hip, the outer hip is a bit tender or tight, which is good, you know, it's supporting your everyday stance, and now you can allow it to relax a bit. Let the head drop, mouth soft.
Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Maybe expanding in toward the fingertips. Again, really trying to feel the back, the kidneys, the low back, all the way emptying out the lungs as you relax a bit more. When you come back on toward your elbows, stretch the hands toward the right side, pull the left knee a bit away from you, or at least like trying to reach sideways as you feel the left side expand a bit more. Deep lung inhale, full exhale. Walking the hands all the way back into its center. And again, maybe right foot tucks under and walks the knee a bit further. Maybe bending the knee and reaching hand around the right hand. And yes, it feels a bit, off sometimes. You could also pat your left hip a bit more. Option 1 with your hand. Option 2, reaching the hand around and feeling a bit of that deeper back bend. You can use your right toes to squeeze a bit back as you open up and lean back. Just a nice long in-breath. And again, if it's too intense, you try to lift the leg a little bit, but you don't have to at all. As you breathe out, relax the back foot all the way down. Both hands come down. Tuck the back toe under. Lift left leg all the way high up into space. Peel the leg open. Exhale, settle the foot down. Good. Down and toward the knees. Inhale, little cat just before coming onto the back. Exhale, fully squeeze everything in and up. Cross the legs, the shin bones, and find your seat. And in your seat, you can either stay in your cross-legged seat like Sukhasana or in Siddhasana. So just a moment where you find that shape. And then bow forward all the way. Just relax. Feel again into the nice outer hip space, low back space. The head can move from side to side. The back line relaxes completely. Maybe you can sink a bit further down for another 2 breaths, all the way inhaling through the center. Maybe exhaling a bit further into gravity. With your inhale, one more time, switch the leg which is on top. So lean back, right or left leg on top. And one more time, sink forward. Make sure your toes are eventually a bit flexed. Any option through elbows or hands, but allow again to fully relax from navel, moving upwards, chest soft, face soft. Deep breath in and along the hip space. From there, you find your way back up into the seat. Maybe just moving the head into line with your shoulders, shoulders in line with your hips. Take the palms together in front of the heart. Thank yourself for your work and dedication, and for guiding the breath into the tender spots of your being. Namaste.